Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Natalie, and here on this channel, it's my intention to help you navigate and see clearly through any confusion, fear, or limitation you might be experiencing right now. It's an honor to do this reading for you, and hopefully it serves you well. This will be a general collective love reading, and because it's general, it may not fully resonate, as it's impossible to resonate with everyone. It's intended for a larger group. So intuitively, take only the bits that feel aligned with your personal experience. And the rest of the reading, if it doesn't apply, don't take it. Using your intuition leads to balance. And finding balance in your life leads to evolution and expansion of your being and your character. So above all, bring your intuition to the table here. And let's get into it. I want to get a feel for where your person is at in regards to you. So let's get a couple of cards here. Okay. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. And this feels like kind of self-sabotage behavior, maybe an unworthiness or a lack of belief that if they did fight for you, that anything would have come of it. There's just a lot of heavy, harmful, negative energy in this statement, limiting, possibly fearful, right? And let's get another one to help add to it. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. What else can you tell us, Spirit? Not the right time. I am overwhelmed with responsibilities. I don't have time or energy for a relationship, is one. And emotional intimacy. I'm afraid to truly open up to you. Being raw and authentic with my emotions is something I'm still working on. Somewhere in their mind, they feel that they need to be in a perfect, ideal state of their life in order to pursue. Maybe there's someone who is working on finances or working on healing from a previous experience that hasn't left them or that's still emotionally, carried. Tapping into and feeling something for another person emotionally and romantically triggers this person in some way. And it takes them to a space mentally and emotionally that triggers fear or fight or flight mentality. And as a result, they run away. They avoid it. It feels unsafe. So as a self-preservation tactic, they pull away and preserve and protect themselves. So that's where I'm showing that they're at. And let's see. What's the overall energy for each of you? Let's get a card for each from the tarot. What is the overall energy in regards to one another right now for the collective and the person they're here for? What is the overall energy they have in regards to one another? So for you, I have the 10 of Wands. And for your person, the 2 of Cups. So that is very interesting. So first, this is a burden for you. There's such a feeling of inspiration and soul connection and purpose here, but there is a blockage and there's not a release or an outlet for you to express what you feel to this person. Maybe because it doesn't feel safe for you, or because you feel like it wouldn't make a difference. They don't care about you. And that's what I'm seeing you're feeling, and it is heavy for you. It's almost to the point where it's unbearable. right? And you're almost to the place where you can put that load down, but there's just no place and a welcome embrace from this person to speak your feelings for them. And for you, Two of Cups. So their energy towards you is a recognition that you are a match to them. You complete them in some way. They feel a deep connection to you and know that there is massive potential for you emotionally, right? This person recognizes that you and them speak the same love language or align and feel deeply in your own ways, and there's a deep connection from their end. Let's see, the strongest connecting energy. Let's do strongest connecting energy between you and this person. What is the strongest connecting energy between you and them at this time? Existing between and felt by both. Strongest connecting energy, Spirit. Ooh. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. There's, right here, what stands between you is a recognition that there is for some of you, this may not apply to all, but for some of you there is a soul connection, a soul remembrance with this person. And this is possibly why this feels so heavy, is because it needs to be expressed. It needs to be spoken. It needs to come out of you in some way and to let this person know, but you don't feel safe. There's just not a sense of it will be received well, or it's reciprocated, or person will receive it well. It just you feel as though it'd be met with deaf ears. Was that the expression? I don't know. Let's see here. What important aspect are each of you keeping from the other? What important aspect are you keeping from one another? Let's get 2 cards, one for each of you. What important aspect are each of you keeping from the other? For the collective and the person they're here for, the person on their mind, the person they're dealing with. What important aspect? Okay, so for you, I have walk your truth. And for them, cosmic connection. Everything is screaming to this person that you are meant to be in their lives in some way. You are meant to play a role in their life in some way. So for you, and it just aligns with this, right? Walk your truth. You're not meant to carry this heavy burden. And perhaps this is a call for you to step into possibility and potential of what could come of it, or what could benefit you in some way if you spoke your truth to them and you let that burden down and possibly let the chips fall where they may. It might be received, it might not, but it may be a great relief for you to speak that truth, let it out, and to get it out of you. If you speak your truth and it's met in a certain way, I mean, you'll never know what will happen unless you speak it. So you are keeping something from them. Walk your truth. 35 could be relevant. And for them, cosmic connection. And this just really aligns here with this 2 of Cups. There is a deep place within them on a soul level, right? But perhaps I don't feel this person recognizes what is intuitive or a soul knowingness. So this deep knowingness of this connection to you that possibly in the 3D they're dismissing or downplaying or trying to run away from or trying to distract themselves from it's not going away. It's a deep, innate part of your soul or of their soul. And no matter how much they pull away from it, it's still, the two of you are connected energetically in this life, and that cannot be ignored or avoided. Let's see, what is the strongest crossing energy between the two of you? The strongest crossing energy. What is blocking the connection? What is in the way? What is misaligned between the two of you? What is the strongest blocking connection? Let's get one card here. Strongest crossing energy between the two of you. The Devil. And no, that doesn't mean the fiery red guy with horns. What it means is fear, restriction, anything that weakens your connection to faith and the divine. Fear, limitation, willful ignorance, holding back your truth is, in my opinion, the same as not being honest. So there is fear met on both sides of this connection. And I believe it's causing a blockage in the flow of your energy within the aura. So with awareness, this is a choice. If you can look in any aspect of yourself and find out where the energy of the devil, restriction, self-imposed imprisonment, just not living true to your soul and to your purpose in life. Falling victim to the distractions of the 3D realm and the temptations of it, and swinging out of balance in life in some way. Fear. I'm hearing fear. And I got that from the initial energy check with them. Fear. Not the right time. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. Emotional intimacy scares me, so that is here. I mean, that is the fear. So I'm being called to ask, what are you afraid of? And get real and honest with yourself. What is it that you are afraid of? What story is it that you are telling yourself will come of this truth if you speak it to this person? Maybe journal on that. Meditate on it. Find out the root and the foundation of what that belief is. And start working towards it. Understanding it. Healing it. Facing it. All right, I want to get clarification for each of you. Where this fear is manifesting or surfacing in each of your lives and in your outlooks on this situation. Spirit, please give me 2 cards. One for the collective and the person on their minds. All right. So, for you, I have nothing left. And you know what? This did fall out here, and I'm going to actually leave it there. It feels, I'm being called to swap them. It feels right. So, for you, the one listening to this reading, softened, I take control. Take a moment and allow yourself to see things from your heart center. From that place, allow your intuition to guide you. So the trigger statement is, I take control. Some aspect of you is afraid of stepping into your power and seeing and witnessing with your own awareness what power lies within you when you go forth and you reach for what it is that you want. The true statement to reframe that is, I am compassionate, right? Take a moment and allow yourself to see things from your heart center. Let all that you do be done in love. Truth and love. If you walk forward in alignment with divine truth and you act in loving ways with those that you come across in your path, you will not be led astray. So for your person, how this fear is manifesting, I have nothing left. Tension and release. Dear one, it is time to settle. Create a sacred space where you can be. In that place of rest, healing will unfold. It seems as though this person has been through something very heavy, psychologically heavy, emotionally heavy, maybe even physically heavy, that it's impacting their life and feeling a great sense of loss. I have nothing left. Healing is needed for this person. There is a fear that is bred and has grown within them from an experience in their life that has been unattended to or disregarded or yet unacknowledged. Maybe it was a place in their life that it was too painful to face it. So the coping mechanism of avoidance or completely just not acknowledging its existence has always been the way that this person has survived through this experience. So essentially for both of you, easier said than done, right? But where you guys are at and what's blocking the connection and you from learning what it is that you need to know and aligning in this connection is fear, restriction. It's a way in which you're choosing to think, to feel, or to act, which is producing this blockage. It's a choice. Let's see. What does Spirit want you to be aware of? What does Spirit want you to be aware of right now in this experience you are going through with this person or without them? What does Spirit want you to be aware of? Wild. There is a fire deep within your belly, begging to be acknowledged, begging to be released. And that is here. So what is it then, dear one, that is holding you back? Go ahead, you're safe here. Throw your head back, let the sound escape your lips, find yourself dancing and singing, moving and racing, breaking free. Feel the wind whip through your hair, your heart beat within your chest. Feel the light pour into every cell of your body. Welcome it. Become it. There is beauty in the untamed, dear one. Come dance with it. So wild. I feel it's a call to let out what it is you need to say or express to this person. Do it afraid. That sometimes that fear doesn't go away. And if you choose to let that fear stop you from pursuing something that in your heart and in your soul feels like it is the path forward, sometimes you have to do it afraid. A lot of times when you're stepping out of comfort and safety and aka stagnation, you have to do it afraid. So meditate on this. Maybe journal about it, pray on it. What is it that you truly feel needs to be said or communicated or expressed to this person? Just 15 seconds of courage, right? And then the worst is over it. And then the chips fall where they may. And let's get some guidance from Spirit in actionable navigation through this experience. Guidance from Spirit, please, Spirit. What guidance can you give the collective that is actionable in navigating this experience with this person, or which this person's presence has spawned. Actionable advice in navigating this experience, please. Number 29. Sometimes you will break before you bloom. Breaking into bloom. Time, liberation, understanding. And I'm taking from this liberation, right? Liberate yourself from this burden in some way. It might not be it might not be communication. It could be something else for you, but some aspect of this energy, this soul passionate energy within you is heavy. It's felt in all areas of your consciousness. I'm going to read a little bit on what this says. So, oh, that's so cool. I turned right over to My third eye is awakened. My heart is open. Temperance. The red rose has paid you a visit. She is your ally and comes with the gift of grace and patience. She knows what it's like to think the world is ending and then have it begin again, to feel trapped. For the bud must break open before it can bloom. It can be painful and seem long, but you must learn this is a path of liberation. This card has an energy of awakening, self-liberation, and patience. The red rose has mastered these and wants to help you learn them as well. It can be a positive omen that there is something you will soon understand, something that has been troubling your mind and heart, something that you have been trying to figure out, get past, or comprehend. Notice the hourglasses in the artwork. They are on both sides of her, reminding her that time itself is a necessary ingredient in the process of growth and awakening, just as water is. This card can also mean the red rose has a message for you, that you are or have been in a struggle but need to trust that it will end up leading you to more freedom and magic. The red rose is your friend and reassures you that sometimes you will break free before you bloom. You are on the path of setting yourself free from something. This could be within you, your career, creativity, healing, or your dreams. Notice how the red rose blooms as an extension of your third eye, your ultimate spiritual center connecting you with the quantum realm. The spirit of the rose is within you, and you have the power of understanding what you're meant to. You feel another rose blossoming from your heart, resulting from the awakening of your own self-love during this process. With third eye intuition and the power of your heart, you are sure to free yourself from your struggle. Those are the places that need to be opened at this time. As they say, energy goes where attention flows. A manifestation enhancer, specific guided meditations and crystals that you endow with this energy can assist you in activating your third eye and heart. You will need to set the intention for them to open. Place your hand on your heart throughout the day and tap your third eye a few times as if awakening it. When meditating, place one hand on your heart and one hand on the other on your third eye. So I'll show you. Yeah, it's appropriate. Some of these cards are Nikki people. So in this, I feel it's a call to, in however you choose to navigate and pursue forward with this, make sure you are taking care of yourself and giving yourself self-love and patience and support and being a good cheerleader for you through this challenging experience. It's really important, and to recognize that fear will keep you from everything you love and all of your potential in this life if you allow it. And this might come or might apply differently to everyone's experience, this fear and how it's manifesting as the blockage in your life. So, deep within your belly, begging to be acknowledged, begging to be released, walk in your truth. If you speak your truth to somebody and it is not received with kindness and appreciation and respect, then that tells you everything you need to know about this person and pursuing. Somebody who is meant for you would never make you feel any negative way for speaking truthfully and making a courageous or taking a courageous act toward them. So keep in mind that you really have nothing to lose. When you speak your truth to another person, you find out who they are and you find out how they feel about you. So let that be something that you take into your contemplation and journaling and prayer, if that's how you choose to move forward. And I'm going to leave the reading there. Hopefully that was helpful for you in some way. And keep in mind, the reading is timeless. If it finds you 10 years from now and it applies and it feels relevant to your experience, then it's meant for you. I hope you have a beautiful day or night wherever this finds you. And it's an honor to read for you. I'm grateful for each and every view, and please like, share, and subscribe and help my channel get exposure and to get out there if you feel like I'm a reader that you align with and that could help others. So I hope you have a great one every day. Sending you all so much love.